So Two-Face is out speaking, and for the very first time, he is out breaking his silence about what's been going on in his home. We finally saw the video of him being handcuffed in the United Kingdom, even though he claimed at the time that there were all rumors that were false and there was no evidence to that. But again, video circulating show that he and his wife had an altercation to the point that police were called in and he was arrested, but subsequently released. And that problem is still ongoing. In fact, the latest being that he was having an altercation with his wife in a live session with Daddy Freeze. That was unbelievable. That was stunning. I've never seen anything like that before. And you could tell that they were quarreling about how having an issue. And somebody actually said that both of them are abusing drugs. I don't know to what extent, really. I mean, so far, it does look like somebody is in danger. Somebody is in danger amongst the two of them. It's either Natasha leaves him or he leaves Natasha. Frankly speaking, I've heard a lot of things about Edo women. Frankly, when I worked there for 2 years as a radio manager, I heard a lot about Edo women, and in fact, it's part of the reason why I did some of the friendship that came on the platter. If I find out that you are an Edo lady, I just tend to play it down. That's not to say there are no beautiful ones out there. There are no fantastic ones out there. There are not great ladies out there who are from Edo State. But what I heard while on the ground there were just crazy. And I'll tell you what it is. But let's play this.
This is getting out of hand, and this is a dangerous situation right now. I know what fans can do. I know what people can do. I am perfectly okay. You understand what I'm saying? And this is putting Natasha at risk. It's not fair on anybody to do this kind of thing. It's not fair on anybody at all. So please, I need everybody to calm down. I need everybody to cease fire. We want to resolve all these issues. People, they get issue for house. Maybe today. But this is getting out of hand. Please, friends, family, everybody, cease fire. Please, I beg you. I beg you. I am perfectly fine. I did not pull that. Please. Please. I'm okay. Please. This is getting out of hand. And this is a dangerous situation right now. I know what fans can do. I know what people can do. I am perfectly okay. You understand what I'm saying? And this is putting Natasha at risk. It's not fair on anybody to do this kind of thing. It's not fair on anybody at all. So please, I need everybody to calm down. I need everybody to cease fire. We want to resolve all these issues. People, they get issue for house. Maybe today. But this is getting out of hand. Please, friends, family, everybody, cease fire. Please, I beg you.
Okay, everybody, ceasefire. Please, I beg you, everyone, ceasefire. He's saying clearly that at least he has confirmed that there's an issue in the house. Previously, there was this doubt about whether he's okay or he's not okay. Yeah, he's confirmed finally that there is an issue in the house. He has an altercation with the wife, and this altercation basically is not one that is not insurmountable. He's saying that he's the man of the house. Everybody should cease fire. He understands what fans can do, but Natasha's life it may be in danger because of the things that people are reading online. Because many people think that he's in danger, and Natasha is the one putting him in danger, and they might do strange things to her if they come across her anywhere. So he's coming out to say, "Look, guys, stay away. Ceasefire. You guys are putting my wife in danger, and please, everything is fine." Okay, let's take some reactions from people, a few persons who have seen that video. This one says the way they read them from placard where him warrior wife hold, he comes still wear glasses so that in case he blink for help we go code or chim, it is well with pioneers of happy people. look the glasses well, you will see that it is Natasha holding the camera. I this one says my favorite couple. Now, still Natasha do this video between. By the way, I love her gown. I've been her skirts. Nice glasses though. Blink twice if you need help. She hold belt for back. I know she asked you to make this video. Happy married life. And Nadi Weary, Natasha, the video see her through his glasses. Nothing sweet like make man wait jam him match. Now I understand that song. First it was fragrance and then it turned to fire. I swear I barely heard Innocent speak on social media when he was with Annie. Okay, everybody should cease fire, you said. I feel you did this video under duress, bro. You don't even look happy to begin with. Ceasefire, okay. You see God for my hand. No marriage is without problems, but you know resolve the problems in your first marriage. You run marry another problem. Now, wow. Ceasefire, okay. Who is fighting you? Us, where they laugh you. Okay, I mean, I've seen a lot of these comments back and forth about this development. He's a legend. He's paid his dues in the music industry. He's one of so many artists within his generation that is still very relevant. You still see him in private parties coming to, play his song, his African Queen song, and other songs that he's got. I remember when he was in Enugu some few months back in August, he came for the annual general conference of Nigerian Bar Association that happened in Enugu. He was there, and he was an artist, and then Faze also was also part of the lineup of artists that performed on the night of the party for the lawyers. So Two Face is still very much relevant in our time. I know people who have abused him. That how can you have left this lady, someone, Annie Macaulay from Akwa Ibom, or is it from Calabar? I mean, I tend to misplace these two places because they are always almost the same thing. When you talk about somebody coming from that place, you just know that maybe they are good in food, good in bed, and good in taking care of their men. That's I think the basis or the bedrock of what we hear from the south, from talking about Akwa Ibom State and Cross River, that the women take care of their men very well, especially when they're in love with you. Now, that he deserves whatever it is that he's getting because he left a good woman to go and marry somebody who's pretty bad. And they both deserve each other and all that and all that. You know what? I agree. I mean, a man would have to live with their choices. A man would have to live with their character, their attitudes, their personality. Whatever decision you have taken, you have to live by them. Everybody lives by the consequences of their actions or inactions of the past. Like it or leave it, take it or leave it. Everybody live by the consequences of the actions they took yesterday, day before yesterday, and the consequences that comes out of it up until this moment. If you don't invest yesterday, you had monies before, you're going to suffer for it today. If you don't invest today, you're going to suffer for it tomorrow. Just basically, if you decide to marry a good woman today, it's going to bear fruit tomorrow. If you decide to marry a bad woman, you're going to it's just what it is. Okay, I understand that, but again, you can't see somebody who is in danger and then still turn a blind eye. You can't be that stupid. We cannot sit back, watch, and see people who, because of the certain decisions they took, then they are in danger because of that particular decision, and then we keep quiet. No, no, it's not right. Having also said that, I also want to say something, especially about marriage. Don't ever think that the person you are with is is don't ever think that the person you are with is not doing enough for you. You think something out there, you should have done something more to be out there, or you should have had somebody else who would have done something more for you. Most people sometimes fall into that trap. Most most often, They fall into that trap of thinking this person I am with, because of you. Of course, you wake up every morning, you see them, you don't see the person finish now. So they irritate you. You don't want them to come around you. You see them more as a liability than even helping you grow. So you now start thinking of maybe if you had had this person in your space, it would have been better. And you are thinking that that person you thought you would have been better, would be better than the one that you already have. And sometimes when you eventually even go ahead to do it, you tend to regret it with your life, that you actually would have even stayed back with the person that you were with. So that is the reason why most people don't. When something happens in marriage, say for instance a separation or maybe a divorce, people don't just rush into another relationship, because that's what Two Face did. Two Face, before would they say Jack Robinson, Two Face had abandoned his wife, divorced his wife, and moved on to another person. It felt like it doesn't happen within the space of 3 months, and I'm like, this is not adding up. This is not adding up, and this cannot be real. You cannot be hurting from a relationship that this person, you married this person, they bear kids for you, and this person stayed that long with you, and all of a sudden you are abandoning them, and you're going to go and marry another person. For me, it's either that person's karma, or that person that was committed to you, their spirit is changing it for you in your next relationship, because you cannot hurt somebody who was genuine with you and then think you just want to abandon them and move on like that. It's not possible. And I think for me, what he is facing is the consequences of the decisions that he took. I don't think that divorce he did with Annie was was fair to Annie, for somebody who has been with you, who cleaned that nonsense attitude of yours, that you went and frolicking from one woman to another, and you even have kids from other women, and she still stayed. And then all of a sudden you wake up one morning and say you are leaving, and you think things will just go on with you, go well with you. No, things don't work that way. Things don't work. That's what I think, and I don't know how he's going to resolve this matter, whether he leaves this marriage, or either he leaves the marriage completely, just go away completely from the marriage, or get separated, or stay away for some time. Okay. The thing I told you about ladies in Edo State, what I heard, and it's not something that is concretized, or maybe you could do a research and then you find out that it's true. What I heard was that most ladies in Edo States, as soon as they give birth for you after two kids, they're thinking of getting rid of you, especially when you're a very rich man or a wealthy man who has a lot of money. They just want to take you away, and that's why most of the time when you go to Benin, most of the homes that you see are owned by women. The women who practically took the property of their husbands after they had passed on. And sometimes this things are done so that it wouldn't be traced to them as people who killed them. That's what I heard. I was just randomly asking on radio, why do we have so many women who own houses and properties in Benin? And somebody just said it's not a good topic to talk about because it's going to expose certain things. And I'm like, what's going on here? I say, I know that women, they're just, once they give birth for you with two, they just want to, get rid of the man, and the woman owns the property, and then life continues. And I'm like, I'm stunned. I am not saying that that is true, but I'm just saying that this is what I heard. And I've heard it not from one or two or three persons. I've heard it from several other persons. So don't take it for what it's worth. You can do your own personal research and concretize what it is I have just stated. This is what I heard, which can also be a lie. All right. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always.